Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cowboys Corner, where we dive deep into the heart of America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. Picture this. It's the final stretch of the 2025 NFL season, and the air in Big D is thick with tension. Could the defensive coordinator's seat be getting hotter than a Texas summer? That's the burning question on every Cowboys fan's mind today as we break down the latest drama surrounding Matt Eberflus and this roller coaster of a season. Buckle up, folks, because we're about to unpack it all with the passion and precision you expect from your go-to NFL source. First off, let's set the stage with the cold, hard facts. The Dallas Cowboys, those star-studded warriors of the NFC East, are staring down the barrel of a playoff miss that's all but sealed. Sitting at 6-7-1 after a gut-wrenching loss to the Minnesota Vikings in Week 15, their postseason odds are slimmer than a field goal attempt in a hurricane, less than 1% according to ESPN's Football Power Index. Now, on the bright side, this team's offense is firing on all cylinders, leading the entire league in total yards and ranking 5th in scoring. We're talking about a high-octane attack led by the unflappable Dak Prescott, who's been slinging passes like a modern-day gunslinger, connecting with stars like CeeDee Lamb, who's on pace for another Pro Bowl nod with his acrobatic catches and yards after contact magic. But here's the kicker. While the offense dazzles, the defense has been the Achilles heel, dragging the team down like an anchor in choppy waters. Under first-year coordinator Matt Eberflus, the same guy who turned heads as head coach of the Chicago Bears, the Cowboys rank a dismal 29th in overall defense. Only the struggling Cincinnati Bengals have allowed more points this season. Ouch. That's not the blueprint for success in Jerry Jones's world. Now, let's dive deeper into what went wrong and why Eberflus's job might be hanging by a thread. Eberflus came to Dallas with high hopes, bringing his reputation for building tough, disciplined units from his Bears days, where he orchestrated a defense that ranked top 10 in takeaways back in 2023. But 2025 has been a defensive disaster from the jump. Early injuries ravaged the unit. Think linebackers like DeMarvion Overshown sidelined for months with a nagging knee issue, and cornerback Siobhan Revel out with a shoulder setback. The Cowboys' secondary has been leaky, the pass rush inconsistent, and the run defense? Let's just say it's been more like a welcome mat than a brick wall. Remember, folks, defense wins championships, and right now, Dallas is conceding points faster than fans can chug a beer at AT&T Stadium, that iconic Jerry World with its massive video board and electric atmosphere. But credit where it's due, the front office didn't sit idle. Before the November 4th trade deadline, Jerry Jones and his son Steven showed public faith in Eberflus, but they backed it up with action. They swung big deals to bolster the trenches, snagging defensive tackle Quinnen Williams from the New York Jets, a beast of a player, drafted 3rd overall in 2019 out of Alabama, known for his explosive power and ability to disrupt plays like a human wrecking ball. Then there's linebacker Logan Wilson from the Bengals, a 2023 third-round pick who's built a rep as a sideline-to-sideline tackler with instincts honed at Wyoming. Add in the returns of Overshown and Revel last month, and suddenly, the defense sparked to life. Boom, 3 straight wins post-deadline against the Raiders, Eagles, and Chiefs. Those victories had Cowboys Nation buzzing, with fans packing sports bars from Dallas to D.C., dreaming of a playoff push. Beating the Eagles? That's always sweet revenge in the NFC East rivalry, where bad blood runs deeper than the Rio Grande. The Giants and Commanders might be licking their chops, but Dallas owns the division's history with 5 Super Bowl rings, the last in '95 under legends like Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, and Michael Irvin, the triplets who defined dominance. But football's a cruel game, isn't it? That momentum evaporated quicker than morning dew in the Texas heat. Back-to-back losses to Detroit and Minnesota exposed the cracks again. Against the Lions, the Cowboys surrendered a whopping 44 points. Talk about a defensive meltdown. Then came the Vikings, where rookie sensation J.J. McCarthy, who's had a bumpy year as one of the league's least efficient QBs, suddenly looked like a Hall of Famer. He carved up Dallas for 15 of 24 passes, 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, including a sneaky rushing score, and just 1 pick. What a dagger to the heart! McCarthy's performance was the stuff of nightmares for Eberflus's crew, highlighting missed tackles, blown coverages, and a lack of adjustments that left fans groaning. Speaking of adjustments, Jerry Jones, the outspoken owner who's been the face of the Cowboys since buying the team in 1989 for $140 million, now worth billions, isn't mincing words anymore. Post-game, he told reporters, the adjustments we need to make on defense have to account for these next 3 games. With 3 games left in this short window, That'll impact any coaching changes we're considering. That's Jerry being Jerry, direct, dramatic, and always keeping us on our toes. It's a far cry from the confidence he exuded pre-trade deadline. And let's talk about that Week 15 tweak, giving more snaps to newcomer Logan Wilson over Kenneth Murray. Wilson started for the first time in Dallas Silver and Blue, logging 29 defensive snaps to Murray's 22. But the results? Underwhelming. Each guy managed just one solo tackle. Head coach Brian Schottenheimer weighed in diplomatically, saying, "Both can improve in certain areas, and that's been consistent across our whole football team right now." Translation: we've got work to do, folks. To put this in historical perspective, rewind to the Cowboys' glory days. This franchise, dubbed America's Team in the late 70s by NFL Films for their nationwide appeal and flashy style, has a legacy of defensive stalwarts. Think Doomsday Defense in the 70s with Bob Lilly and Randy White, or the 90s squads that smothered opponents en route to 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. Compare that to now. Last season, under Dan Quinn, the defense ranked top 5 in points allowed. Eberflus was supposed to build on that, but stats don't lie. Dallas is hemorrhaging 28 points per game on average, up from 19 last year. Micah Parsons, our generational edge rusher who's drawn comparisons to Lawrence Taylor with his speed and power, sacked QBs 13 times as a rookie in 21, has been a bright spot, but even he can't carry the unit alone. Injuries aside, tactical issues loom large. Too much zone coverage against mobile QBs like McCarthy, poor gap discipline in run defense, and slow rotations that leave fresh legs on the bench. Imagine if we could grab a quick chat with the players. Let's say I caught up with Dak Prescott post-practice, fictional, but based on his leadership style. "Look, our defense has heart, man. Eberflus is grinding every day, but we've all got to step up." Those trades brought in warriors like Quinnen and Logan. Now it's about gelling as a family. Or picture a fired-up Micah Parsons. "We're Cowboys, baby. Ain't no quit in us. Coach Flus knows the scheme. We just need to execute like beasts." And from a die-hard fan at a tailgate, "Jerry, don't fire him yet. Give him the offseason to fix it. But if we miss playoffs again, heads gotta roll." These voices echo the passion of Cowboys Nation, from the luxury suites at AT&T to living rooms across the country. Looking ahead, the implications are massive. With 3 games left, against tough foes like the Commanders, Giants, and maybe a spoiler alert for the Eagles rematch, these could be make or break for Eberflus. A strong finish might save his job. Continued collapses could see him packing bags. Playoff-wise, it's over, but this sets the tone for 2026. Draft position improves with losses. Maybe snag a top corner or linebacker. Predictions: I see Jerry evaluating hard, possibly eyeing coordinators like Mike Vrabel or even promoting from within. But if the defense turns it around, Eberflus could redeem himself, proving he's the architect for a rebuild. Folks, that's the pulse of the Cowboys right now. Frustrating, fascinating, and full of fight. Whether you're a lifelong fan remembering Roger Staubach's Hail Mary in '75 or a newbie hooked by the Netflix docuseries on the team, stay tuned. Catch the next game, rally behind the star, and remember, in Dallas, hope springs eternal. This is Cowboys Corner signing off. Go Cowboys!